Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today is May 5th. It's our 32nd day of distance learning in our 7th week, and I hope you guys are doing really well today. Today's also a holiday, kind of a silly holiday for us, but important in Mexico. It's Cinco de Mayo, and that's a holiday where they celebrate a victory that they had in history. So because it's a victory day, let's go out and have a good time. So we're going to get started right away with the letter Y. Why? Because I want to. And why? Because it's our letter of the week. So we start at the happy face and we make a diagonal to the dotted line and lift our pencil. We go back over to the other side, also on the top, and this time we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. So here's our second diagonal. It's a lot longer than the first. And just like the X, you want the end of this one to end close to the end of, or to the beginning of this one. You don't want it to be way far out, because then it looks something like this. And it just doesn't, it looks like it's falling over. So try to end it right where that one began. Okay, so I'm not going to keep that one as one of my 9 letters. Remember, we're doing 9 because we're on the number 9. So let me do my diagonal to the dotted line and my other diagonal to the bottom line. Diagonal to the dotted, the other diagonal to the bottom. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I'm keeping my crossing right here in the middle. I don't want to cross it too high. Uh-oh, I made an X in the sky. That was totally messed up. No, can't keep that one. Diagonal to the dotted line, diagonal to the bottom line, to the dotted, to the bottom. Remember, if you go slow and careful when you're first writing letters, it really helps. Don't get faster until later. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm almost done. I have the diagonal to the dotted line and the diagonal to the bottom. Oh, that one didn't quite go down. Remember, we want to go all the way to the bottom. Diagonal to the dotted line and the diagonal all the way to the bottom. Oh, we're doing pretty good now. We're on a roll. Make sure that you're doing your very best work. And I better check how many Y's I have, because I might have gone over already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, I did go over. I did one extra one. That's okay. Now I'm going to do my lowercase y, which remember is the same exact letter, only this time we're going underneath the bottom line. It's one of the few letters that we do. So I'm going to start at the dotted line. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to lift my pen or pencil and go all the way underneath at about the same place. So I can actually make that one a little smaller. Diagonal to the bottom, lift my pencil, diagonal underneath. Diagonal to the bottom, diagonal underneath. And remember, I told you yesterday, sometimes people like to make it curve at the bottom. To me, that's fine. I don't know about the other Preppy-K teachers, but I'm okay with that. Diagonal to the bottom, diagonal underneath. Diagonal to the bottom, diagonal underneath. And I'll curve that one. Diagonal to the bottom, diagonal underneath, diagonal to the bottom, diagonal underneath, diagonal to the bottom, diagonal underneath. Oh my goodness, I think I made too many. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made the same amount for both. I went a little too far. Well, that's okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, because it's Tuesday, we're going to draw a picture with the letter Y. So I drew a capital Y and a lowercase y, and I'm going to get out my markers today because I've been using my colored pencils and crayons, so I figure I'll try something new. Now, I know today I told you that for Teacher Appreciation Week, you should send your teacher a picture of a flower. And I was thinking about that. Wouldn't it be cool if you sent your teacher a picture of a flower that has the letter Y in it? So So I'm going to show you how to make one. Really super easy. I'm going to put a leaf on the side, and I'll draw that in one color, but color it in another one. And I think I might even put an extra one. Let's see, I'll put one over here. And I'll color it in the other color. You can put as many leaves as you want. Do you see what I'm doing here? This is the stem of the flower. So the part where there's two, where there's a little V, that's going to be my flower. So let's see, let me get a good color. What's a good color for a flower? Well, Miss Mary's favorite color is yellow. So I think I'm going to make a yellow flower. Now, it doesn't have to be a rose or a tulip or any specific kind of flower. It can just be a pretty flower. So I'm going to make my flower have leaves, petals, because that's what they are, petals, that come out and drape over the side. Now, to color that in, because that's a lot of coloring, and I don't think my yellow marker is up to the task, I will get out my crayon. I think crayon colors easier. I'm going to color in this whole flower and give it to one of the teachers that I work with. Or maybe I'll just send it to all of them. That's a good idea. I can send a massive email to all my friends. And if you want to make a flower out of the letter Y, you can see that it's pretty easy. I'm almost done coloring in my capital Y flower. So now I'm going to color in my lowercase y. And I think I'm going to make that flower look a little different. So of course I have my leaves, and they're going to be smaller because my Y is smaller. And I'll use a different color. I think I'll use pink. For this one, I'm going to go and make it, it almost looks like an ice cream cone. Well, on the top of my ice cream cone, I'm going to put some petals. Oh, I like how that turned out. Now I need to color that one in, and like I said, coloring is probably easier with a good crayon because there's a lot to color in. So I will color this all pink. And I have given my teacher, or I will be giving my teacher or teachers, a really cool flower that I made from the letter Y, which is our letter of the week. Oh my goodness, I think all of the Preppy-K teachers would love to get flowers made from the letter of the week. I hope you enjoy that. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do what Miss Doe asked us to do. She asked us in the weekly happenings, she asked us to write and say the letters of our name. So after you have finished your flower, we're going to get out our whiteboards again and we're going to write our names. So here we go. I've got my board set up and I am ready to practice writing my name. Now you're going to write your own and you have to say all the letters in your name to mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa, whoever will listen. All right, so let's get started. I've got M, I, S, S, that's Miss, M, A, R. Oh my goodness, I just noticed my name has the letter of the week in it. Miss Mary. I wasn't even thinking about that. So Miss Doe wanted us to say the letters and the sounds. M, I has two sounds. I and I. S and S. S. M again. A has two sounds. A and A. R, and Y, Y. Now it also sometimes has an I or an E sound to it depending on the letter, but you'll learn more about that in kindergarten. We're going to stick with Y has the Y, Y sound, like Y, Y, yellow, or Y, Y, yolk. So that's everything we were supposed to do. The next thing we're going to be doing is calendar. Well, here we are at calendar. And I would just like to say that the pigeons we made yesterday, I liked them both, so I kept them both. They're both up here. I hope you went ahead and made the pigeons. If not, check out the video and give it a try. So our month, remember we know that the A and the Y work together and they make an A sound. And remember the M makes a M sound. So we have M, A, May. really good word to learn how to read. Now, before May, there was January, February, March, and April. Then we got May. Do you remember what comes after May? June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Don't forget the months of the year. I hope you've been practicing. Remember on YouTube, it's the Macarena Months with Dr. Jean. That's the one you want to look up because that's the song we use in class. Now, let's do our days of the week. Should we do our days of the week song? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Clap, clap. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Clap, clap. Don't forget to be practicing that song on YouTube as well. That is, let me look that up. That is the Days of the Week song with Martin and Rose Music. That's the same song we use in class. And I'll put up the YouTube list again, maybe later on today, so your parents can get a good view of what songs we use in the classroom. Now, next, we usually do the pattern, and we've been frustrated so far. We haven't been able to figure out what the pattern is. So let's take a look. We have a daisy, tulip, tulip, bluebell. But nothing was repeating except for the tulips, so I'm not sure we have a pattern yet. Let's see what today's is. So today, I'm going to turn over. Today's is different. Today is the beginning of a repeat. Let's look at this again. We have daisy, tulip, tulip, bluebell, daisy. Oh, I think I know what tomorrow's is going to be, but I'm not going to say it yet. You'll have to check it out tomorrow and see. Let's do our counting. We don't have a lot to count. Come on, Super Preppies, you can do this because this is the easy part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Do you remember way back in the beginning of the year when that was difficult? Now it's super easy. Now let's check out what today is. I know today is the 5th, but I'm going to go all the way up and check out Tuesday. So let me find my Tuesday card because today is Tuesday. Well, if I know what today is, you know I got to find out what yesterday was. Yesterday is what comes before today. So I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to follow it up. Monday. Monday. So let me get yesterday was Monday. And now I have to find out what tomorrow is going to be. And remember, tomorrow hasn't happened yet, so it's up here. It hasn't happened yet. I don't have a number on it, but I can still look up and see that tomorrow is Wednesday. So let me find my Wednesday card. And we ended up with today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to go check out the weather. Let's get a good view of that sky. I think we all know what it's going to be. Let's go inside and check out our choices. Okay, so here are our choices. Partly cloudy, sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, and cloudy. I'll give you a moment, but I think everyone knows what it's going to be. That's right, I'm going with sunny. Let's put sunny down here for our weather is sunny. Well, now I think it's time for a story. The Pigeon Has Feelings Too is our book for the day. Of course, it's written and illustrated by Mo Willems. Hey Pigeon, why don't you show everybody your happy face? Never. Why should I? Do I get on your bus and tell you how to drive? Boy, you sure know how to make a bird angry and sad. Everyone always tells me what to do. Oh, Pigeon is so dramatic. Okay. You don't have to show us your happy face if you don't want to. Yippee! I win! You're looking at one happy pigeon right now. Happy, happy, happy. Wait a second. That bus driver gets me every time. That was a real super short story. But I know last week we were working on feelings and emotions, and this is just a perfect book for it. So the pigeon has feelings too. That's our book. All right, so here we are ready for math. I'm going to put my happy face up. And remember, this time the happy face is on the right side because we're going to start here, go around like the letter C, up and then down. Around to the halfway point, up and then down. We never lift our pen or crayon or pencil on this one. It's around and down, around and down, around and down, around and down, around, I should say, up and down, around, up and down. I got a lot of 9s here. I wonder if I got 9 9s because that's how many I try to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow, which really turned out to be twice as many 9s because I wrote over it when I was counting. Those are our 9s. Keep practicing. Make them as perfect as you can because the only way you're going to get better is to practice. Now, today, because it's Tuesday, we are supposed to show the number 9. Well, I have a plate here, and I figured I would show you something wonderful to eat. Let's see if you guys can figure out what it is. First, I'm going to put out 9 graham crackers. All right, let's see. Let's see if I've got all 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's my 9 graham crackers. I don't know if you know the snack yet, but I'm going to put my next piece in my recipe. I'm kind of building a recipe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, they got stuck together. 7, 8, 9. Have you figured out what I'm making yet? Well, it's not quite finished. I need to put the next item on my recipe. 1, 2, 3. I bet you know what it is now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But I'm still not done. In order to finish my recipe, I need one more item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What did I make? Well, I was supposed to show you the number 9, and I showed you the number 9 by making 9 s'mores. Yummy! Okay, so I'm in the backyard, and I've decided to set up a PE beach relay race. Now you can see way over in the yard, there's 2 chairs. And way over here in front of you, there's a line of stuff. So, in this relay race, everybody has the same items. Everybody has a boogie board. This line, the boogie board is leaning against the trash can. Everybody has towels. Everybody has a bucket. Everybody has a water bottle. Everybody has a pair of flip-flops. Everybody has sunscreen. Everybody has glasses. Now, I chose stuff around my house that I might use at the beach. So if you don't have everything here and you have something else that you bring to the beach, just make sure there's enough for everybody in the race. The boogie board should be first and the sunglasses should be last. But other than that, the order can be totally mixed up. Now, in order to do this race, you're going to have somebody standing right here with the boogie board, ready to go, and you have someone in the other line doing the same thing. Now, I don't have a second person because it's just me and my son at home right now, and he's my cameraman. My husband's at work, so I'm going to have to do the relay race on my own, but it will still show you how it's done. So, someone's going to say, on your mark, get set, go. And when you hear the word go, you're going to bring your boogie board down and put it next to your chair. Then you're gonna rush back and get the next thing in the line. For me, that's the towel. You're gonna take the towel and you're gonna spread it out in front of the chair, just like you would at the beach. Then you're gonna run back, grab the bucket, run back, put the bucket by the towel because you need a good place to build sandcastles. You're going to run back, grab the water bottle, run back, put it, I think both my chairs, well, you're gonna put it by your chair. One of my chair has a drink holder and one doesn't, so just put it by the chair. You're gonna run back, you're gonna grab your flip-flops, you're gonna put your flip-flops on your feet. You're gonna flip-flop out to the chair, drop your flip-flops by there, run back, grab your sunscreen, run back, put it by your chair. I know Mom's gonna tell you to put some on your face too. You can do that a little later. And then the last thing you're gonna get is you're gonna run back, you're gonna grab your sunglasses and sit down in your chair. That's your indicator that you're done. You don't have to run back with the glasses. First person to be sitting in the chair with their sunglasses on wins the relay race. So now I figured I would actually show you what it looks like. So if you're ready, let's see. I got my boogie board. On your mark, get set, go. I got my towel. It's all laid out. I got my bucket. Coming back, watch out, Paula, I gotta grab my water bottle. I might get thirsty. I got it in my chair. I'm running back. I gotta put my shoes on because I said you had to flip-flop out. Here I go. Whoa, running back. I need my sunscreen. Oh, I wonder if I can put some on. Oh, put some on. Okay. Put my sunscreen by the chair. I'm almost done. I gotta grab my sunglasses. Here we go. Wait, I don't like these. I'm gonna use these. Here I go. Watch out, Paula. I gotta sit down and put my sunglasses on. I'm done. And I'm ready for the beach. Well, the truth of the matter is I'm so comfortable here and I look like I'm ready for a day at the beach. I'm hearing some beaches are going to be opening up pretty soon, so maybe we'll all be able to go to the beach pretty soon. This relay race will help us get ready. It's the end of our show and I have one more thing to do, and that's to talk about a website. So today's website is called mrswillskindergarten.com. If you go down to the search bar at the bottom and you type in 19 ocean videos for kids, then you know that they're age appropriate and they're interesting for preschoolers. So I heavily recommend mrswillskindergartenclass.com. Enjoy your day, spend some time out in the sunshine, pretend you're at the beach like the dogs and I are doing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.